Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal, and redemption. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. Now, on to today's story. Funny, not funny, cringe-worthy story of infidelity and my ex's urologist. Wayward. My wife of 7 years had an affair, emotional affair, or whatever you want to call it. In spring of 2021 she kept throwing around the word divorce and I took her threats serious and retained a lawyer. She then said I was acting irrational, and she said she was using it as a metaphor. She then called checkmate and asked what I wanted, and I said marriage counselling. She lasted 2 sessions and then quit. We then went back to our regular dysfunctional ways. She had a hysterectomy performed over the summer. She also had to have her cervix restructured and tightened. We were also in the process of moving back to Europe, and finishing our second Airbnb property. She moved a month ahead of me back to France. My mom passes shortly before I'm supposed to leave, so I stay back another few weeks. A week before I'm to join her in Paris, she comes clean. Sort of. She tells me a man has been hitting on her, and she received his advances and also found him sexually attracted. She admits to sexting. I oddly find little remorse in her confession. I bring this up, and she even says she wasn't even sure if she needed to apologize. She assured me she loves me, and wants it to work out. Then she oddly accuses me of liking a clothed dick pic. I was very confused by this and what she meant. Come to find out, I liked a picture of my friend who's a yoga instructor, and he had a slight bulge I was unaware of. One of many attempts of her to manipulate and deflect. She tells me she's not going to talk to this person again, and she won't tell me who it is. When I kept asking, she says instead of asking who it is, you should be asking why I was willing to let another man duck me. Anyways, I arrived to Paris, and the first weeks are great. Europe is almost beautiful enough to make me suffer through. We are making love again, and visioning a future together. Well, I go through her phone and find a journal entry to blows her whole confession out the water. Come to find out she was stalking her urologist who performed her surgery. She was finding pictures of him dancing online, and mentioning it to him. She found out he was married with 2 kids, and where he went to school. Through the online medical portal they use to communicate, she uses sexualized language, replacing the word come with come. When they get chances to talk over the phone, she admits to him she's obsessed and can't control being sexually attracted to him. He then tells her to redirect that energy towards your husband. He shoots her down. In short, my wife made it sound like she was being hit on, when it was her stalking this dude and being turned down. Last week I filed for divorce. She has tried to reach out, and has expressed desire to make it work. I shut her down and don't trust her. It's broken. I don't even find her attractive anymore. She also moved $4,000 out our personal account to her private. When I confront her, she says she's been divorced mind, body, and spirit since summer. So she feels she had the right to. Despite all the talks of trying to make it work. All the love text messages even sent up to September. So happy to start my new life with my 2 kids who are 2 and 5. I'm confident we can co-parent together. I left France with the kids, and are divorcing in the States. It's hard. But so was that marriage. She sounds like she's got some mental health issues going on there for sure. Tell me. Something is going on, and I don't have time to wait for it to be solved. I think it's better to get out early. I just had my life completely destroyed. It left me in tatters. I was in a shitty way before that too. My mistake was letting her come back. I was okay when she left. Now Terry's police involved. More bullshit stories about me and I need to FKN regroup again. Just regroup the once, the damage can be real and long lasting. Classic manipulating and deflecting to avoid taking responsibility, and then inevitably it somehow turns into being your fault somehow and that they had some kind of right to do what they did. Best of luck with co-parenting and starting your new life with your kids. She is a Darvo handbook, https://n.m.wikipedia.org/wiki/Darvo. I am not having much luck finding something good about your wife. Her lying, cheating and just basically having her head up her ass has destroyed a marriage that seems to have had a lot of value. I hope you can co-parent with her for the sake of the kids, but hope you can otherwise cut her out of your life. I imagine her urologist felt like she was an irrational time bomb that could blow up and ruin his career and whatever relationship he had. A lot of nasty comments come to mind about an unfaithful wife and her urologist, but I am going to resist that temptation. I am afraid her actions are far more sad and pathetic than funny. I wonder if there was a triggering event that sent her off the rails, or if she was talked into pursuing the life she deserved by friends. Thank you for sharing your story, and I hope your life stabilizes for you and your kids. I wish you the best going forward. I wonder if the urologist is used to this kind of thing happening with some women who have to get a hysterectomy and cervix reconstruction. They feel deeply insecure, threatened in their womanhood all of a sudden. And some don't have the courage to confront these issues with their husbands, to face counseling and all that. Instead they hit on the surgeon. Not to excuse her behavior, but she's become unhinged and hasn't been adult enough to deal with this situation, emo. Since she wouldn't do the work, I guess divorce is the only option left. How old is your ex? Because she seems to have the maturity of a 9-year-old. She just didn't care whose marriage she was ruining. Just as long she got what she wanted. Good for the doc to have some morals. She is 42. Good move taking your kids back to the States where they have most stability and away from her unstableness. You need to file for physical primary custody and go from there. Don't be too confident that y'all can co-parent, because she may play a game like she already played throughout your marriage about being faithful. Sole custody is rare, as I've learned. We'll end up with shared custody, which is fine. She does have an emotional bond with her kids, so it's best she's in their life. It's also best for them that we are not together. Where is your ex? Still in France? She left November 1st back to the States. She supposedly left to restructure our Airbnbs to make more money, had some medical appointments, and I believe to continue to stalk her urologist. Unbeknownst to her, I left 4 days later back to the States. She thought I was going to stay put, and take the long route of decoupling in France. But nope. I needed out now. I left all our shit in France. She was served papers last Wednesday in Michigan. How did she react? These Airbnb, whose are they? Who puts money into them? Who runs them? Who controls the money? She's already taken/stole money. She seems to be continuing her good spirit to screw others. She really doesn't care she got caught? How will you get her away from your businesses, or are you stuck with her? Yeah. I made one mistake after another, right? Hell yeah. Before she left, she kept hounding for the password because she needed it to manage the properties. Eventually I did, and she immediately locked me out. Now all the money is going into her private account. She was not happy when I called at the Paris airport and told her I'm moving back to the States to kickstart the divorce process. She guilt-tripped about taking kids away from a school they spent 4 weeks, and friends they've known a short while. She tried to say I was kidnapping and yada yada. Lots of drama. First court date this Wednesday. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please comment, like and subscribe. Cheers. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are.